Hey guys, in this video I'm going to give you a walkthrough of the entire Pokerstars app. It's a beginner's guide so that you can understand the entire platform on computer. So make sure that you've launched the Pokerstars app, you've logged in, you can see my account Andy Goals up here. And there's little tabs here, little sections for cash games, Zoom, home games, sit and goes, spin and goes, kickoff, tourney, star sessions, power path events, lots of different things right here. Next up, what we've got is real money versus play money. So if you just wanted to practice, get to understand the software before you start actually depositing real money, you could go in here and select the play money option, go to the cashier. This is going to open up the cashier, and this is where you can actually get some free play money chips so that you can start practicing with. You want to go, my balance is 376,000 chips at the moment. So what you can go, you can press this button. I just pressed this button 15 minutes ago. That deposited 15,000 play chips, free chips into my account. Press that button, that'll deposit 15,000 more into your account. Click off that. And then from here, you can go in and let's say you wanted to go down to some different stakes. You could go to 100, 200 cash games, open this up and start playing with other people on cash games and just start playing recreationally, as we can see. From there as well, what you can do, go back to real money. And this is very, very important. You want to go to cashier, and once this loads, the cashier will let you deposit real money into the account so you can start playing for real stakes. What you need to do is go to deposit. And then from there, you have to set up a payment method. I have already set one up here, but what you do is just press that, select whichever payment method you want to use. We have PayPal, wire transfer, MaestroCard, Visa, and I've already set up the Visa debit card right here to start taking payment from. And I will come back in a little second once I've actually submitted payment and transferred about £10 into this Pokerstars account. So guys, what you want to do is basically enter in your CVV and then press continue, and you have to submit or deposit the amount that you want to put into your account. I just want to put in £10 for the sake of this video. We'll convert it into USD, go to continue, exchange rate, there we go. This can take up to 5 minutes to show in your account. Processor fees may apply. Confirm deposit. And there we go, guys. $12.29 is now in my account. We can see up here in the top right that we have actually deposited money into this account. So guys, other things that are very important in the cashier section, other than deposit, you can go to this button right here, the withdraw button, and then that gives you the option to actually withdraw the money, the balance that's actually sitting in your account right now. Go in there, press continue. How much would you like to withdraw? If you said you wanted to withdraw the entire thing, go in there, go to continue, follow the steps, and that would take the money out of your Pokerstars account and deposit it into your bank account. So from there back out, you can go to the transaction history and see on the 4th of December, that was literally today, we deposited this money into the Pokerstars account. You can go to manage currencies, currency settings, convert currency, and a whole host of other things. Actually, Pokerstars gives you some self-imposed limiting options right here so that you can have a little bit more control about how much money you actually deposit into your Pokerstars account. Some very, very good options in here. Up here, click into cash, and that's all the different cash games. And we can actually, the very first tab is which game do we want to play in cash. So the standard game in poker is no limit Texas Hold'em, but we've got limit Hold'em. You can see all the different limit games that are actually running, not too many of them. You've got 6 Hold'em, Tempest Hold'em, 5-card draw, mixed games, Omaha games, high-low, stud, Raz, many, many different types of games in the Pokerstars app. But the main one that you'll probably want to be playing is No Limit Texas Hold'em. From there, it gives you the option to show all of the different stakes, all the different games from 1 cent, 2 cent, all the way up to 50 cent, 100 cent, or $50, $100, sorry. You can select just micro if you want to start at the low stakes, go up to high stakes, whatever. I'll click off there. And then table size as well. If you like maybe just heads up 2 players, or 3 to 6, 6 max, or 7 to 10, you have the option to select which type of game you want. So what I'll do is go to micro stakes, go to table size, 3 to 6 players, and then that only shows the different players in here and the different games that are currently running at the moment. So we can go in here, see what's happening, and basically what you want to be doing is if you sat around the table and you said, right, I think this person right here is pretty weak, or they're not a very, very good player, you could double tap on them and that will bring up the notes section for this individual player, and you could say weak, passive, and then this note, you see how it's turned yellow, this note will follow this person round for your account's history. You will always have these notes on this player. You could say only raises when strong, etc. So you could go to the chat function and start typing in things like hi, press that, and all the people at the table will be able to see this message. From there, you can go to hands, you can go to the sort of history of hands, show the different hands. This will give you a replay of what's actually happened within this hand, which is very, very useful. You can see everything that happened right there, so you can look up your hand histories. You can go to notes, as we discussed. Stats as well will give you different stats on all the different hands that have been played, and then info. So I'm going to click out of here. So guys, next up, what you want to do is go to the zoom option, and in zoom, these are games, the cash games that happen very, very fast. Every single hand has a new table, new people, and you can cycle through, you can fold hands very, very fast. You don't need to wait until everyone at the table has finished their hands before you move on to the next one. It's just a fast-paced poker anyway. And what you can do is go into $5, $10. We can actually observe the table right here and see what's happening. So just let this hand play out. So guys, we can see that this person on the right won the hand, but now everything has completely switched around. There's a new table, a new draw right here, and they've moved on to the next hand. So that is Zoom. It's much faster paced poker. You can play a lot more hands a lot faster. From there, the next tab is Home Games. And Home Games is basically for your friends or people that you may know in your community or whatever. You can actually go in here and create a club, and you can come up with the club's name. You can type in the invitation code for people. You can give that to people. They can join this club. You can make it private or public. I've created this club in the past, the My Tech Mastery Club. From there, you can go into share. You can give these details to people to join your home club. If you want to join a home club yourself, you can take the invitation code that someone has given you, the manager of a separate club has given you. You can go in here and type in all the information, your name as well, and then join the club that way. Also as well, in the club, you can actually create cash games or tournaments, and people can join those cash games and play with you privately or publicly, and you can essentially play with your friends. So that's Home Games. We'll move on to sit and goes. Sit and goes are small, very, very, very small, one or two table tournament style games where you start out with a certain number of chips, and then I think it's in some cases either the top 2 players or the top 3 players get a share of the prize fund, if that makes sense, and the game only finishes when one person has all of the chips. The blinds will increase every so often. There's a time limit on the blinds increasing, and then that means that someone will win all the chips at the end and be the last person standing. So you can go in here again. You can select which type of game that you want to play as a sit and go, the buy-in options. You've got micros all the way up to high stakes, game size, The speed as well, you've got regular, turbo, hyper turbo is much faster, and then format as well, many different types of formats. Go in here if you'd like to register, you go in here, you press the register button, and that will take money from your account, register you into the game, and then you can wait for all of the people within the game to fill up, and at that point you will sit down and start playing in this sit and go style tournament, if that makes sense. From there, spin and goes are kind of similar, a little bit more gambling involved, where you can buy in for 50 cents right here, but maybe the top prize might be $1 or something like that, and there's maybe 3 players within the spin and go. If you buy in for 50 cents each and you're the last person standing, the last person in the game, you win $1, whatever the first place prize is. But you have the chance of increasing the prize, the first place prize, to maybe $5, $10, $100. Maybe in this case right here, it said the top prize is $10,300 gold pass. With a $150 buy-in, you've got 109. $10 buy-in, the top prize is 100,000. So there's so many different options here in spin and goes. They're very cool. Kickoff is another option that's been given by Pokerstars. You can go and play kickoff. Tourneys in here. Tournaments are a classic poker sort of format. There's many people within the sort of arena. There's many people that have registered. Look at these ones right here. 778 people are in this tournament, 229 people, and then the blinds go, just like a sit and go, the blinds will go up every so often. It depends on the speed, and because of this, it's a knockout sort of tournament style, so you can't just rebuy in all the time. In some tournaments you can continuously rebuy, but at a certain point in time it'll stop you from rebuying, and then from there, if you're the last person standing, that means that you've knocked everyone else out and you've taken all of their chips, and you will get first place. But usually there's like the top 20, top 50, top 100 spots actually get paid depending on the size of the tournament. So you can go in here and then register. Let's take this one for example, the bounty builder, $1.65. Go in there, and then that will give you the option there'll be a register button up here in a little second, poker lobby, and it gives you more details about the tournament that you're actually going to be playing in from there. Star sessions are new, power path, events. There's so many different options within Pokerstars nowadays. Also as well, they have the casino, and they also have a sports betting app as well. You can go in there and actually bet on sports, on football, cricket, basketball, snooker, horse racing, whatever you'd like to do. Something that's very interesting is on the right hand side here as well. There's a few different options that Pokerstars will give you. If you need any help, you can go in here, press the help function, and essentially you can type in whatever problems you're having, whether let's say you wanted to transfer money to another player. You can go in there and start looking up different articles on how to transfer money, or anything that you're currently stuck with. That's very useful. Tools are also quite useful as well. They've got many different tools. You can go to history and stats, get instant hand histories, tournament histories, casino game histories, transfer and trades, transfer to another player from within here. You can sell tournament money. You can go to my games and tickets, register in tournaments from here. Table waiting list, tournament tickets. You can find all of your tournament tickets. You can go to this section, the find section. You can find an individual player. Maybe it's your friend that you want to find their account. A Team Pokerstars Pro or a Team Pokerstars player. A tournament. If you want to actually find a specific tournament and you had the ID, and let's say your friends are also in that tournament as well, you wanted to go in there, you just type in the exact tournament ID, submit, and then you could register for that tournament if you've typed it in correctly. From there, the responsible gaming tools are very interesting, very a good addition from Pokerstars. You can restrict table limits, you can restrict tournament buy-ins, casino limits, casino session reminders to stop you playing after an hour or so. There's lots of different options right in here. From there, guys, you want to go over to settings, this gear icon. This gives you a lot more options within PokerStars. It's going to give you an overview of everything that's on this left-hand side right in here. You could go down to global, your language, if you wanted to change your language, time zone, the different sounds in PokerStars. You could go in there, apply changes, privacy policy, marketing, communications, multi-currency. You could go to lobby display, show casino games if you wanted to hide those, hide country restricted tournaments, show guide bar, whatever, font and text. You can make it the largest text, the smallest, medium, whatever. Also as well, table appearance is very, very cool because you can basically start changing how your table looks or customize how your table looks when you actually have a table when you're entered into a game. You can go in here if you wanted just a standard deck where it's 2 red cards, 1 for diamonds and hearts, and 2 black cards for spades and clubs. Or it's a lot easier when you have a 4-card deck and spades are black, hearts are red, diamonds are blue, clubs are green. You can show your stack in big blinds or just normal denomination. There's a lot of different options within here. Disable chat bubbles, rabbit hunt, color-coded actions, apply changes, press OK. From there, different animation options. If you wanted to make it look a little bit more fun and engaging, you can go in here. Yeah, there's also throwables as well, which if they get very, very annoying, you can turn them off. You can disable those. Apply changes as well, and make sure that you actually apply changes every single time. Graphics. If you have a system, if you have a device that requires a lot more processing power, you can go in here and actually turn down the graphics quality, the frame rate as well. Press apply changes. There's different chat options, preferred seat. You can go in here and say that you always love playing heads up, but you love sitting at this table, at this seat right here. You can select that, press apply changes. Many, many different options. Show muck hands, bet sliders, time bank. Hotkeys as well is very, very important because if you want to have a button for every time you fold, you've got to enable the hotkeys, make sure this is green. And then let's just say that you wanted to use the shift button or maybe the F button every single time you wanted to fold. Go there, press add, press yes, and then apply changes. And every single time that you have a table that's currently where your mouse is, say you had 6 tables, 1 here, 1 in the middle, there, and there. Every single time that your mouse was hovered over a table and you pressed F, that would give you the option to fold your cards right there. I will remove this, apply changes. Multi-tabling, buy-in / rebuy. If you wanted to auto buy back in cash games, you can do it right here. Automatically return to the table with the same amount if required. Because sometimes when you're playing cash games, if you lose a pot, you go under 100 big blinds. If you wanted to play with 100 big blinds every single time, you could go in here and customize that option and do that for auto buy-in, auto rebuy. This is the option right here, automatically add chips to the table minimum, table maximum, whatever. From there, guys, you've got the playing history, hand histories, tournament summaries. There's so many different options within the PokerStars settings. Layouts, window positions, custom layouts. PokerStars gives you a lot of options within settings. From there, you can go to leaderboards and look at different stats. There's challenges, there's my rewards. And so, yeah, guys, this has been a walkthrough of the PokerStars app on computer. Hopefully it's a beginner's guide. It's been easy to understand. If you do have any questions, please drop them in the comments below and I will get back to them as soon as possible. Thanks.